Hi everyone. Hello. We will just wait for a few more people to join us and then I will start with the live session. Hello Sagar, how are you? Hi Teju. Hi Isha. Hi Divya, good evening to you. So I see a lot of people joining in. I just want more and more people to join in so that they get the maximum benefit from this live session. I have this exciting session for today, and I'll just give you an introduction to what exactly is gut health, and then we will move on to the greater part of the session about sourdough bread. Okay, Sagar, I'm doing good. Thank you so much. Okay. So I guess I will just start with an introduction. So today's session is a very interesting session where we are going to speak about what is gut health. This is a very nascent topic and it is gaining a lot of scientific importance these days. So I will be speaking about what is gut health, and then we will move on to the experts who about sourdough, and they will tell us what exactly is the significance of sourdough, and of course there's a demo session also. So please stay tuned right up to the end of the session. So just an introduction to what exactly is gut health. So gut health essentially talks about your digestive system, and when you speak about gut, we are speaking about the large intestine. The latest research has suggested that the gut microbiome, that there are millions of bacteria which are present in a large intestine, and these are the good bacteria. They are responsible for building up our immunity. They help in the synthesis of the nutrients. They will also help to wash out all the toxins. And lately, the researches that have been carried out, in fact, I have done a certification in gut microbiome, and it was amazing to know all the metabolic disorders like the diabetes, PCOS, thyroid, and even Alzheimer's, or even other kind of gut and brain barrier disorders, like it could be Alzheimer's, it could be depression, or it could be any other form of gut and brain connectivity, are related to the good microorganisms that are present in your gut. Okay, so what does this gut health mean? It largely means the microorganisms which are present in your large intestine. So as I was telling you in the beginning, our large intestine consists of millions and trillions of bacteria. So most of them, we want to have good bacteria, and we do not want the pathogens or the bad bacteria to come into picture. Your diet, what you eat in the diet, determines how the gut microbiome is going to be, and in turn it will determine how your health and your longevity is going to be. So gut bacteria is gaining a lot of importance. The diet that you consume has a lot of significant role to decide what is the microorganisms, that is what is the good microorganisms that will thrive in your gut, and what are the bad microorganisms also which will thrive if you are not following a proper diet. So diet has a significant role in increasing the gut microbiome. So does your stress level. So we, as nutritionists or even yoga practitioners, emphasize on the importance of reducing the stress, because that in turn increases the bad bacteria which we don't want. These are the simple things which you can do in your food habits so that you improve the gut microbiome. First is follow mindful eating. Eat as less as junk food, or the food which is available outside, because it is devoid of nutrition. Even if it might be from a healthy place, a healthy joint, you have to be either very sure about it, or then there are certain ingredients that are used in it which are toxins and which in fact reduce the gut microbiomes which are present. The second thing is, in your diet there are a few things which you can definitely increase in order to increase the gut microbiome. This is what you will do. You will increase the number of saturated fats, that is ghee, in your diet. Now everybody will wonder, there was an old saying like you need to reduce ghee in your diet because that is something that increases the bad cholesterol. The thought process is changing completely, and this is the latest nascent research that has been carried out, like that the ghee that is present contains saturated fats These saturated fats act as food for the microorganisms, and in fact they multiply much better in the presence of the saturated fat. That is why there is a lot of significance, especially if you must have seen all my videos. I specifically talk about the importance of ghee and specifically the importance of fat first in the morning for this particular reason. You take fat on an empty stomach, and that is the ghee on an empty stomach, so that it just keeps on building up your gut microbiome, which is going to later on help you in the day and then in the long run in a lot of things. Okay. The second thing which is very important is the prebiotics. Now, what are prebiotics? Like how saturated fat will be a food for the microorganisms, the prebiotics are also food for the microorganisms. These prebiotics enter into our intestine, the microorganisms feed on them, and then they multiply. So that is known as prebiotics. So prebiotics are essentially present in fiber-rich foods, that is the fruits and the vegetables, and they are also present in a lot of like a wheat husk, or it could be present in your bran. So basically we want to increase the amount of fiber that we are consuming in the day. The third thing which increases the gut microbiome is taking in live bacteria. That is, you see live bacteria is a classic example is the curds that we consume. So curds is having a lot of live bacteria, and this live bacteria enters into our gut, that is a large intestine, and then it will increase the number of the microorganisms that are present. So this is exactly the significance of your diet. So that's why we insist that you need to have about 1 glass of buttermilk in the day, so that it takes care of your gut microbiome. Apart from that, see that you're drinking at least 8 to 10 glasses of water. So that will also help to improve your gut microbiome. So bottom line, gut microbiome is very important. It is gaining a lot of importance. Gut microbiome specifically means the live bacteria which is present in your large intestine. We want to increase the number of good bacteria, and we want to reduce the pathogens or the bad bacteria. Good bacteria increase with your food habits, specifically the ghee that you consume, the fiber-rich foods, and the buttermilk or the curds, and of course consuming wholesome foods. So this is all about gut health and gut bacteria and the importance and the significance. Now I will like to invite our first guest. And what was exciting about this session was this group, these two ladies have been wonderful, and they have been conducting workshops in Pune itself, where they are teaching you how to make a sourdough bread. Very interesting, because even I was interested to know what exactly is sourdough bread, because this is something that has got a significant role in increasing the gut microbiome. The other things are the kimchi, or you see nowadays preparing sauerkraut at home. These are also way in which you will increase the gut microbiome. But these two ladies are doing wonderful job where they're teaching women how, or anybody, how to make a sourdough bread, and it's a very interesting way to carry this out. So I would like to invite our first guest. Okay. So once they join us, we can just start with the session. There are so many questions you all are writing into me. I'm definitely going to take all your questions, but first, okay. But first, I am just going to join with them so that we finish off the great session that we have planned. Okay, just give me a minute, guys. Okay, I've sent an invite again. I hope they will be able to join in. Just a minute. Okay, I think there is some problem. There is some issue. I'm sending an invite again. Hopefully they will be able to join in soon. Okay. Okay, I can't see her somehow. If you can just, join in the live session. Anita, can you just join into the live session? I will accept your invitation. Okay, there you go. Okay, I'm so sorry. There's something gone wrong. I'm not able to join her in. Seems she's tried to join in twice.
Can you see me, Avantika?
Okay. Okay. Hi, I can't see you though. I understand that you've joined in. Okay. So I think they can see us both, but somehow I'm not able to see both of us. Okay. Somehow I'm not just able to see her. Okay. So I'm just going to exit, guys, for 2 minutes and I'm going to rejoin you again, okay?